Hello everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video, and today is the long awaited rumor video about Cars. And the reason why I'm doing it now, not because Cars 3 was released 2 weeks ago, but not because I can drive, because something happened over the weekend with Cars and the Sim Gurus where they asked us about it. So I'll cover that later in the video, but we have a bunch of little pictures, so I'm gonna go into the little face cam over here, and the picture will be on the screen for you guys. So let's start this. The first thing, as I show you guys in most of these videos, is the fact that these rumors that come out usually do come true, such as Sims 4 Health and Wellness turned into Spa Day and Sims 4 Active Careers turned into Get to Work. Like, these are real surveys, and I usually show this in all of the videos. The second thing is, there was actually one of these surveys where it was called Sims 4 on the road. Get behind the wheel of different vehicles, including cars, trucks, and motorcycles, fix up old cars, build a hot rod, or jump in your ride and explore a number of unique tourist destinations. So I discussed this in my Sims 4 racing video, and now that, you know, Cars is kind of being rumored, I think this is more appropriate for Cars because get behind the wheel of different vehicles, motorcycles, hot rods, like everything just fits and everything would work like totally well. There are actually mods in the game that let you drive already. Now, you won't watch your Sims get into the car, but all you have to do is click on the car and it'll be like drive to, and then it'll pull up the map. So it's another way of pressing like the travel button. If you click on the road, it's like clicking the car and click drive to. This is a way Cars could work in The Sims 4, but it's also like a very lazy way. This is a mod, so it can't do any more than that. But in The Sims 4, how I see it is a Sim would get into a car, they'd go onto the street, and then inside these neighborhoods, you know, there's like certain spots where the Sims will disappear and finally travel. They could do that, just drive off the edge of the neighborhood and then the loading screen. They did this in The Sims 2. In The Sims 2, there was only one lot. Now we have like 5 lots. Not that you can travel to all 5 lots without loading screens, but it's a little bit bigger now. It's not just like one street where the Sim will drive off. You know, they could like do a little turn, like, because depending on what neighborhood you live in, it could be a little turn, like a little U-turn. It's possible. It is so possible. And also, there are plenty of cars in The Sims 4 already, such as these, and there's planes and trains and boats. So they have the models for the cars already. If they were to just make them, you know, usable cars, it'd be even better. Lastly, this is a picture of like a thumbnail that I made for the video, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up using it. Is a car wash. Someone, actually Kendall, my friend Kendall, I think she posted on Twitter, like, you know, I wish we could wash cars too. Like, replying to someone that posted a big idea for the Sim Gurus. And car washes would be so cool. Like, not even going to one, but just being able to wash your car. Or even going to a car wash and watching your car go through that thing. Like, maybe you couldn't, like, see it first person, like, sitting in the car. But if you were to just see it, like, it could be alive. This was a game pack or an expansion pack. That could be a lot that we can go to and have our cars washed. And then, again, we could also have these Fixerupper Cars, which I mentioned to the Sim Gurus, and we had these in we had this in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 Roaring Heights. We got it with a world in The Sims 3, like a world, not a game pack, a world. So this could totally be added to a game pack. We've done it before, but it'd be so cool to see like The Sims 4 kind of styling on this thing. Next part comes up to the rumors. So what rumors show that Cars could be coming into the game? Well, first, the Sim Guru Kimmy, asked, how would you guys want to see Cars in the game? Like, let us know how it worked. And I follow Iron Seagull on Twitter, and I follow him, like, I subscribe to him on YouTube, and he came up with, like, this genius idea, as well as something that, not by him, but something else that I'll show you, later in the video, by, I think, Simmer Will. I'll fix that if I get that wrong, but I think it's Simmer Will on Twitter, and he made up this really cool idea, which I'll show you. But first of all, they have car beds, so there's 3 beds here, but it's the car one, and there's car beds. Like, why else would you do a car bed? Those beds, like, they're common, but they could literally be anything, so the fact that they modeled some car beds, that's kind of interesting. Next, which are the strongest pieces of evidence that I really don't feel like anyone's realized, are the background things in The Sims 4. So if you go into your world, there's a bunch of things in the background of your world, like the scenic parts that nobody can get to. So in this one, you see a burger joint, which if you realize, we could make burger joints with Dine Out, and you see like a club with a martini glass. That could be for luxury party stuff and or for just bars in general. And then you see right there, that is literally a car wash. We don't have car washes in The Sims 4. Why would there be a model car wash, like, to add to the aesthetic? Well, why don't they add that to the game, you know? Like, they have that in your game. You guys probably didn't even realize it. Then, the next three are, it looks like kind of a breakfast place, which we can make with Dine Out. A bowling alley, which, like, a couple months ago would have sounded crazy, like, oh my gosh, there's a bowling alley, but now we have bowling alleys. And then a drive-in movie theater. A drive-in movie theater, guys, like, that's crazy. You know, if we had drive-in movie theaters, you know how awesome that would be? That would be an amazing addition to the Cars expansion pack. That'd be a great way, like, for a use of cars, you know, find a parking spot and things like that. And lastly, there are gas stations, like fake gas stations in The Sims 4, like all over your world, that you probably don't even realize on the day-to-day basis, but they're there. So lastly, there are a bunch of renders by Plumbob. She made this one for her little The Herbs project, which is an old game that she's kind of reviving with Sims 4. So this picture right here is a picture of, like, reckless driving, which would be kind of cute to see, like, you know, either, like, teenagers or young adults do some reckless driving if they had, like, a criminal, like, activity, like, the criminal career, you know, if they were to, like, be able to reckless drive as a mischief. I think it'd be kind of cool, or to throw pranks. It'd be just kind of cool. So here it is. This is the Rumour by, I believe, I'll tell you, Summer Will or something on Twitter. I think I got that right. He called this expansion pack The Sims 4 Burn and Rubber. And I'm gonna read it to you. This is what he sent into the Sim Gurus. Like, Sim Guru came in when she asked. So, your Sims have the wheel. For the first time in The Sims 4, you Sim can take in Willow Creek from the road. From minivans to jeeps, your Sim will have plenty of options to get around town in. So, that's pretty much a standard. Different cars, minivans for families, you know, smaller cars, sports cars, things like that. And the thing that, okay, if this was a free update and not brought with an expansion pack, which it should be a free update because cars are literally everywhere in the world, they could add cars with expansion packs. So if you see, like, in the corner there, that's from Sims 4 Roaring Heights. I believe it's from Sims 4 Roaring Heights, Sims 3 Roaring Heights. So they could add cars with different expansion packs. So if you could just imagine we had cars already for, like, Sims 4, I don't know, vintage glamour stuff, we could have gotten a car like that. For Sims 4, like, kids room stuff, or like Parenthood, we could have gotten minivans, like things like that, you know? Alright, soup it up or steam it up. Cars are for more than just getting from point A to point B. Your Sims can develop the new mechanic skill and add unique features to their vehicles like underbody, lights, revved up engines, hydraulics, and custom horns. And for Sims who'd rather be in the back seat than behind the wheel, cars offer a new woohoo location for the horizontally inclined. That's a little bit gross, but it's true. It could be a new woohoo spot. They were woohoo spots before, so it'd be an even better woohoo spot now in The Sims 4. I can imagine the animations already. And the new mechanic skill, you know, to add things to your current car or to add things to, like, old cars. Like, it's all a possibility. From training wheels to antique wheels, Sims aren't limited to 4 wheels either. Child Sims and older can cycle around town, so bikes, and gearheads can even ride around town on their motorcycle. For Sims with higher taste, there are a collection of classic cars and luxury cars to display pristine garages. So, as I said, if we like vintage glamour, we could have gotten like a 1920s-y Great Gatsby kind of car. Learn to drive or do the time. Teens and older can take driving lessons and will stutter down the driveway while they try to master the new 5-level driving skill. No license? Watch out for the new police NPCs whose sirens signal a ticket. Okay, so I don't know about the police thing because, like, the police are definitely possible, and we'll talk about that right after this. But I definitely think it'd be cool for you to train your Sims, because that's something we had in The Sims 3. I went through it. A lot of people playing The Sims are probably going through it. So it'd be kind of a nice, relatable little piece of thing to put into the Sims 4. And I like how it's a 5-level skill. Like, he put 5-level skill because it'd be too long to do 10 and 15 with vampires. Like, 5 levels is pretty good. And then police officers, I'll switch over to that picture now. Police officers are totally possible. I don't know if they'd come with Cars. I feel like if Cars was a free update, maybe police officers would come with something else, because they do like a different pack, because they do have detectives, but detectives, they don't really do anything like police officer wise except lock people up in jail pretty much. But I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know if there'd actually be someone chasing after you. Maybe if you were to do reckless driving, maybe there'd be like just like a siren sound, and then you'd just be fined a ticket. I don't know if they'd actually like come into the game, pull you over. Maybe they'd come to your house and give you a ticket. I don't know how that would work, but those are just all ideas. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was such a fun video to make. It's been very, very, very long video in the making, honestly. I just really can't wait for this. I hope all of these Cars rumors are true. Do I think it's going to come out like right now, like this year? No, because I really hope they focus more on pets. Because we only got one new stuff pack release, like announced for the summer. So hopefully that means there's something a little bit bigger coming, aka pets. So I really can't wait to see what they do. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, it's a big help, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.